Have you ever walked into a conversation and felt instantly tired? Not because you dislike people, but because the conversation itself feels empty. In many social situations, small talk is expected. How are you? What do you do? How's the weather? These conversations help people break the silence. But for some minds, small talk doesn't feel comfortable. It feels exhausting. Not because they lack social skills, but because their brain is searching for something deeper. Our brain is constantly trying to understand people, not just their words, but their intentions, their emotions, their real thoughts. Small talk rarely contains those signals. The conversation stays on the surface. And for minds that naturally analyze human behavior, surface-level conversations can feel mentally unsatisfying, almost like reading a book with no real story. Most small talk follows the same predictable patterns, the same questions, the same polite responses, over and over again. For some people, this repetition quickly becomes tiring because the brain recognizes that the interaction is mostly ritual, not genuine curiosity. And when conversation feels scripted, engagement slowly disappears. Here's something people rarely notice. Many conversations don't begin because people have something meaningful to say. They begin because silence feels uncomfortable. Silence forces us to actually face each other, to think, to reveal something real. So instead, we fill the space with safe questions and predictable answers, not always to connect, but simply to avoid the discomfort of quiet moments. And for people who are comfortable with silence, this kind of conversation can feel unnecessary. Every social interaction requires energy, listening, responding, maintaining eye contact, reading reactions, even when the conversation is simple. But when that energy is spent on conversations that feel shallow, the brain starts asking a quiet question. Why am I doing this? And that question alone can make small talk feel draining. Not everyone looks for the same kind of conversation. Some people enjoy light interaction, but others naturally gravitate toward topics like ideas, experiences, human behavior, life perspectives, conversations that reveal how someone actually thinks. Compared to that, small talk can feel like standing at the edge of a very shallow pool, when what you really want is to swim deeper. So disliking small talk isn't always about being antisocial. Sometimes it simply means your mind is looking for something real, because conversation isn't just about words, it's about connection. And for some people, connection only begins when the surface disappears. If this felt real, you're not alone. Here we explore growth, success, in the human mind, without noise, just honesty. I'll see you in the next one.